In today's lecture, we are going to learn about acceleration and tension in a pulley system. Consider a pulley here, and there is a rope running over it. Here we have two weights. The red one is M1 and the green one is M2, where the red one is heavier than the green one. So M1 is greater than M2. The tension in the rope is T, and the acceleration due to the mass going downwards is A. Now let us work on the heavier side and calculate the net forces here. So F net is equal to m1g minus T. So the force due to gravity, which is m1g, and the tension that is acting upwards. So we are applying here Newton's second law. F net is given by the formula mass times acceleration. So m1a is equal to Fg, which is m1g minus T. So this is our equation number 1. Similarly, on the lighter side of the rope, we have the M2, which is lighter in weight. Again, the net force is equal to tension minus M2g. So tension is higher than the force of gravity here. So M2a, which is the net force, that is equal to tension in the rope T minus M2g. This is our equation number 2. Now rewriting equation number 1, that is M1a equal to M1g minus T, and equation number 2, M2a equal to T minus M2g. Here we are applying elimination method and we are adding equation 1 to 2. So T here is positive, T here is negative, that will cancel out. So we are left with M1a plus M2a equal to M1g minus M2g. On the left hand side we can take acceleration common or A common. We are left with M1 plus M2 equal to G M1 minus M2. Acceleration due to gravity is common in both sides. So acceleration is equal to G M1 minus M2 over M1 plus M2. One thing to keep in mind here is acceleration is less than the acceleration due to gravity. Now let us solve for tension. Say we have to find tension in the rope when all the other parameters are given. So rewriting the two equations, M1a equal to M1g minus T, M2a equal to T minus M2g. We will be dividing equation 1 by equation 2. So M1a divided by M2a is equal to M1g minus T divided by T minus M2g. So acceleration and acceleration get crossed out or cancelled out. So we are left with M1 over M2 equal to M1g minus T over T minus M2g. Now we will cross multiply. So this term will go on the other side and get multiplied with M1, and this term here will get multiplied with M2. So M1 times T minus M2g is equal to M2 times M1g minus T. Now we are applying distributive property. So M1t minus M1 M2g, this is equal to M2 M1g minus T M2. Now we will be collecting the like terms. So we are bringing negative T M2 on the other side and adding to M1t. Now as T is common with both the terms, we will take it common. So we will take T common and it will become M1 plus M2. Again, negative T M2 goes on the other side and becomes positive, and we take T common. So we are left with M1 plus M2. On the other side, we take M1 M2g on right hand side. Being a negative, whenever the side is changed, the sign will change. So it gets added to M1 M2g. Being the same term, it is twice M1 M2g. Hence we are left with T times M1 plus M2 equal to twice M1 M2g. Dividing both sides by M1 plus M2, we are left with tension equal to twice M1 M2g over M1 plus M2. So this is the equation we will use to find the tension. Thanks a lot for watching the lecture.